The first sale of the day is this Polo Ralph Lauren performance jacket in a men's 2XL. It took 13 days to sell and it sold for a best offer of $45 plus shipping. Sale number 2 was a Dixon flannel snap button jacket in a men's small. It took 23 days to sell and it sold for a best offer of $30 plus shipping. This wasn't from one of my local buyouts. This was actually found at a thrift store, so it was either $7 or $10. So number 3 was a Carhartt high visibility shirt in a men's medium. It took about 4 months to sell and it sold for a best offer of $10 plus shipping. It was pretty destroyed, but I thought since it was Carhartt workwear, it would still be able to sell even though it had many flaws on it, and it did, and I made a few bucks on it. So number 4 was a John Varvatos button-up shirt in a men's 2XL. It took 79 days to sell and it sold for a best offer of $14 plus shipping. This is a very basic print for the John Varvatos shirts, so this is about what they sell for, around $15 plus shipping or so. Sale number 5 was a Mitchell & Ness Michael Jordan jersey in a men's 2XL. It took 5 days to sell and it sold for a best offer of $40 plus shipping. Sale number 6 was a Stranger Things Hawaiian shirt and men's 2XL. It took 31 days to sell and it sold for full price $25 plus shipping. Sale number 7 was a Lululemon polo shirt in a men's XL. It took 30 days to sell and it sold for a best offer of $20 plus shipping. I was kind of surprised that this took 30 days to sell and only sold for $20. Usually these better size polo shirts from Lululemon can sell for like $25, but this one only sold for $20. So number 8 was a Ralph Lauren women's sweater in a size small. It did have these skiers on the front and the Nordic Fair Isle pattern. It took 16 days to sell and it sold for a best offer of $25 plus shipping. I did already sell this once and it got returned. It did have this small hole in the back of the neck. It's a hole, but that's kind of just how it is sometimes with the knit sweaters. But the buyer didn't like it. They ended up returning it, no problem. It sold again, and it only took 16 days to sell this time. Sale number 9 was a Dixon flannel shirt in a women's small. It took 1 day to sell and it sold for a best offer of $35 plus shipping. This was one of the ones from my local buyouts, so I paid an average of $27 for it. So I'm not making very much on this one, but still a few dollars profit. Sale number 10 was a Levi's denim shirt in a men's 2XL. It took 19 days to sell and it sold for $25 plus shipping. These Levi denim shirts have been doing really well for me, especially the ones that have the pearl snap buttons like this. So keep an eye out for these at your local thrift. Sale number 11 was a Rain Spooner Hawaiian shirt. It did have the all over flower print, and I always say this, but most things that have all over flower print like this can do pretty well, and the Rain Spooner Hawaiian shirts are no exception. This one sold in 2 days for a best offer of $30 plus shipping. Sale number 12 and the final sale of the day was this Marmot jacket in a men's large. It was a 700 downfill jacket, and it sold in 4 days for a best offer of $55 plus shipping. I'm pretty sure I picked this up at the flea market. Actually, I'm not sure that I picked it up at the flea market. But yeah, it's a great sale, and I'm happy it sold. So that's it for the sales. It was a slow sales day. Let's go ahead and jump into the numbers, though. On October 17th, we sold 12 items for a total gross sales of $472.46. Like I said, this is one of my lowest sales day of the month. I think it's actually the second lowest or maybe the third lowest of the month. So it is what it is. The average sale price, I guess, is a positive. It's $39.37. That's actually a pretty high, maybe one of the highest average sale price days of the month. So there are some positives. As you guys know, the selling costs and the net sales are always inaccurate, so let me give you guys the actual ones. The selling costs were $143.64. The breakdown for that is $56.11 in eBay final value fees, $73.52 in shipping labels, and $14.01 in promoted listing fees. 7 of my 12 sales came via promoted listings. I promote all my items at 5%, and I'm happy to pay any fees associated with those extra sales. On a day-to-day especially, I'm super happy to have those promoted listing sales. I'm sure a few of those items would have sold without promoted listings, but I needed every sale I could get today. So like I said, I'm happy to pay those extra fees associated with the promoted listings. Now, if we take away the selling costs as well as the taxes and fees collected by eBay away from the gross sales amount, that'll give us our net sales of $297.19. We still need to take away our cost of goods. I'm now using an average cost of goods of just over $13 to be more accurate on what my current cost of goods on the items I'm selling, not just my total cost of goods for the entire year, because I have been picking up some more expensive items the past couple of months. I wanted to reflect that as best as possible and be as transparent as possible for you guys watching. That way you get a good idea of what I'm actually making on these sales, how long they're taking to sell, yada yada. So our total cost of goods for the day is $158.52 for the 12 items. Now if we take away our cost of goods away from the net sales, that'll give us our net profit of the day of $138.67. Like I said, this is a low day, but we did get bailed out a little bit by the high average sale price, so it kept our net profit relatively high still. It's still a below average day, but it could have been a lot worse, so I'm thankful for selling some good items today. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for day 48 of the What Sold series. Peace.